Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there in the first place? Or perhaps you've noticed that certain memories from childhood remain crystal clear while you can't remember what you had for lunch yesterday? What if I told you that these memory quirks aren't random, but are directly connected to your mental and emotional state at the time you formed the memories and when you're trying to recall them? Welcome back to Well Woman Wisdom, where we explore holistic approaches to health and well-being. Today we're delving into the fascinating relationship between your mental state and memory. So why does this matter? The process isn't just about remembering where you put your keys or what you had for lunch yesterday. Understanding the link between your mental state and retrieving your memory can help you harness your brain's natural capabilities, reduce anxiety about forgetfulness, and even help you heal from difficult past experiences. By the end of this video, you'll understand how your thoughts and emotions influence your memory. You'll also acquire 3 powerful tools to enhance your cognitive wellness and emotional healing. Each factor highlights how everything about your being is interrelated. Before we start, tell us in the comments from where you're watching this video and what kind of topics you'd like to see here. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Your support means a lot. Thanks. Now, let's get into it. For decades, science has studied memory as a purely mechanical brain function, often disconnecting it from our emotional and spiritual experiences. Western medicine tends to view memory decline primarily as a physical problem requiring physical solutions, while ignoring to see the human as a whole. However, women's intuitive wisdom has long demonstrated that our memories are strongly intertwined with our feelings and inner resonance. Think about it. We remember our wedding days in vivid detail, but might forget conversations about times when we were deeply stressed or overwhelmed. Neuroscience has recently begun catching up with this intuitive understanding. Researchers have now proven that the formation and retrieval of memories are strongly influenced by our stress levels and emotional state. Even our beliefs about our cognitive abilities are related to our emotional state. My journey on this awareness began after a particularly stressful period in my life, when my memory seemed to fail me regularly. Instead of accepting this as an inevitable burnout or aging, I began exploring the mind-body-spirit connection to memory. What I discovered transformed my relationship with my mind. I have since distilled my discoveries into the following 3 factors with examples. Number 1. Stress is the biggest enemy of memory. Scientific explanation. Today, we know that when stressed, our bodies release the cortisol hormone. This hormone can damage your hippocampus, that region of your brain crucial for forming memory. Chronic stress shrinks this vital brain structure over time. The tool, intuitive wisdom. The intuition always knows best. When we feel unsafe, our intuition wisely focuses on survival rather than remembering the grocery list. This action isn't a failure, it's protection. Practical practice. Applying simple stress reduction exercises, such as deep breathing for just 2 minutes, can significantly improve memory formation and recall. Here's an example. Last year, a client preparing for an important presentation while dealing with some family issues came to me for help. Despite reviewing her notes repeatedly, she kept blanking out whenever she thought of the talk. I taught her mindful breathing. She started applying this before reviewing the same material again. She quickly remarked that her retention of the subject matter improved afterwards. Same brain, different mental state. Number 2, emotional resonance creates memory stickiness. Scientific explanation. The amygdala, the emotional processing center in your brain, acts like a memory highlighter. It tags your experiences with emotional significance. Emotionally charged memories get priority storage in our brains. The tool, visceral wisdom. Our bodies remember what matters. If a piece of information doesn't connect to something we care about or which affect us deeply, why would our wise inner order bother remembering it? Practical practice. To remember something important, create emotional connections to the information. Visualize how it relates to something you deeply care about. Take, for instance, Claudia, a former patient who struggled to remember complex information until she started connecting each fact to how it might help a specific task she did. Suddenly, those dry facts had meaning and stuck effortlessly in her mind. How remarkable is that? Number 3. Mindfulness builds memory superhighways. Scientific explanation. Research shows that regular mindfulness practice increases the density of grey matter in the hippocampus, the small structure of your brain responsible for memory and learning, and improves working memory capacity. Your present moment awareness builds better memory hardware. The tool, traditional wisdom. Ancient contemplative traditions have taught us that presence is power. When we're fully present in the moment, we're available to experience and remember our lives. Practical practice. Just 5 minutes of daily mindful awareness practice can improve memory function within weeks. Try this quick exercise. Close your eyes briefly and notice 3 sounds in your environment, 3 sensations in your body, and 3 thoughts in your mind. This simple practice will strengthen the networks of your brain's attention, which is essential in creating strong memory retention. Evidence examples. A Stanford University study showed that women who regularly practiced brief mindfulness exercises before studying new materials recalled nearly 30% more information a week later than their stressed peers. In my former women's wellness circle, we saw remarkable transformations in addressing memory concerns by integrating mental and emotional state management rather than using memory tricks. Take, for instance, Sarah, a 45-year-old executive who came to me worried about early dementia. She discovered that her memory issues disappeared when she addressed her unprocessed grief of early abandonment issues and chronic sleep deprivation. In conclusion, think of your brain as a garden, where stress and negative mental states are like drought conditions in which little can grow or flourish. In contrast, positive mental states, mindfulness, and emotional balance create fertile soil where your memory seeds can take root and bloom into vibrant recall. It's crucial to understand that your memory isn't just a mechanical filing system. It's an intelligent, responsive aspect of your entire being, deeply connected to your emotional landscape and mental well-being. When we honor this connection, we stop fighting our natural processes and start to connect harmoniously with our powerful inner wisdom. So, the next time you forget something, instead of criticizing yourself, shift your mental focus and ask yourself, what was my mental state when I wanted to remember this? What might my body-mind connection be trying to tell me through this forgetfulness? This shift from judgment to curiosity transforms memory challenges into gateways for a much-needed, deeper self-awareness. Now, tell us in the comments below your experience on how emotions and stress affect your memory. What patterns have you noticed in your life? If you found value in today's exploration, I invite you to try the following simple practice this week. Before attempting to memorize something important, take 3 deep breaths and visualize yourself remembering easily that information later. Notice how this small shift in your mental state affects your recall ability. That's it for today. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more practical, holistic tips. Thank you for joining me in this special space of learning and growth. Until next time, continue to nurture your well-being and trust your inner wisdom. Bye for now.